Hey, welcome everyone. The month of August is coming to an end. Today is August 31st. At the beginning of this month, I offered a challenge. I offered it to all of my friends, my family, and all of your friends and family. And it was a positive challenge. It was just that. Taking on the whole month of nothing but positive vibes. Whether it was posting comments, feeling positive, spreading positivity, not posting anything negative, not feeling down, and just sharing positivity amongst one another. That was the challenge. If you did the challenge, congratulations. You succeeded the whole month. If you tried the challenge and just didn't make it, I still commend you for giving it a try. And if you didn't try the challenge, you can always do the challenge. It doesn't have to be because I'm asking you. It doesn't have to be because I'm offering it. It's free of charge. Take on the challenge yourselves. But I can still guarantee you it will build a positive mind. So as we move forward to the month of September, my September challenge to everyone out there is not just to continue to be positive, but as we enter this new school year, 2020-2021, to my educators out there, to my fellow educators out there, the September challenge I issue you is, let's start off the year with a bang. Let's continue to motivate, support, encourage, and yes, let's spread some positivity amongst our students. They're going to need it now more than ever. Whether they're learning remotely or they're learning in school, they're going to need us more now than ever. They're going to need us to take that extra step, to go above and beyond, to do the extra sacrifices, to do the extra hours, the extra classes, whatever we can offer. No, the school year is not going to be normal. We all know that by now. And no, this school year is going to be far from what the kids are used to seeing. For example, there's no sports. No fall sports. There's no soccer. There's no lacrosse. There's no volleyball. There's no cross country. No fall sports. And that in itself is going to take its toll on some of our students out there. But it must not stop us from continuing to think positive and continuing to create new ideas, new things. Just because there aren't any sports doesn't mean that our athletic or our PE teachers out there can't offer something that is relative to having sports. You can do a club. Support the program. But the kids will need some sort of movement, some sort of physical education, and some sort of sports. So even though we are limited, and even though there will be no fall sports as far as competitively, does not mean we can't create something that will continue to keep our kids out there moving and continuing to stay fit. Come on, we can do this. We're educators. This is why we took on that role. This is why we went to school to study this. So the focal point is to keep our kids motivated. Now more than ever. It's not easy. Sitting at home in front of a computer, trying to learn, it's not easy. It's not the same thing as sitting in class. And if you're sitting in class, you're 6 feet apart, social distancing, the atmosphere is different. Some will be wearing masks, some won't. The hallways will be different. But as educators, it's our job to make them feel comfortable. To show them and teach them that, yes, there are challenging times, but we're going to overcome this. This isn't going to last forever. But while it's here, while we have to endure this, let's make the best of it. Let's do the best we can as educators, as teachers, to keep our kids' spirits up. After all, that's what this is all about. This is the importance. This is why we took on that role. And this is why I specifically took on that role. I'm not just a PE teacher or an athletic coach or a life coach. I am a parent. I have experienced the best of all worlds. I have daughters, I have sons. And they range everywhere from right now, the current age of 13, all the way to the age of 30. So I've seen the upgrades. I've seen the kids grow. I've experienced every level. From being a young child to a young preteen to a teenager to a young adult to an adult. I've seen it all. And I've seen their friends grow up as well. So there's not one thing out there that I have not experienced yet. And I continue to learn because, after all, every day you learn something new. So my fellow educators, not to make this video too long, here's a challenge. Let's go out there, let's encourage, let's support, let's go above and beyond. Let's take that extra step. Let's put in that extra work. Let's put in those extra hours. Let's help our kids have a phenomenal year. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy, and I'm not saying it is going to be easy. And I am not here just to preach to a choir. I am spreading this because this is what I feel. This is what I believe. This is what I know we can do by all working together. Whether you're in my school, whether you're a colleague of mine, or you're in a sister school, or you're a fellow educator, this challenge is out there for all of us. Let's do this. It's 2020. So what? There's a pandemic. So what? There are going to be challenges. So what? All of that can get overcome. We can do it. We put our mind, body, and souls to it. We can do it. As long as we have a heart, as long as we have the passion, we can do it. Again, I'm not preaching to a choir, and I'm not just saying this just to say it. It's what I believe. I sport the symbol of hope because I believe in it. I am a diehard superhero fan, and I consider our students superheroes. So let's guide them, and let's teach them, and let's show them that we care, because after all, we do. This is Coach Ferreira, spreading love and spreading positive vibes as always. To all my fellow educators out there and my colleagues in my own school. 2020, let's take the challenge. See you guys soon, and let's have a year.